epilogue of ancient Greece.
It is a story of mistaken identity.
If it's good enough for Shakespeare, it's good enough for us.
I'm sinless, I'm twinless.
this crowd, Romeo?
Oh, they're just killing some fellow. A merchant from Syracuse and they're trading here.
Well, he deserves it, doesn't he? If any of us go over there, they'll hang us fast enough.
Listen, my son.
Yes?
Don't you think we should go home now? Don't you miss home cooking?
Yes, whenever possible.
But if you're not home in time for dinner, your wife's gonna raise hell. And I'll be the one that catches it. She says to me, "Don't let him loiter." I says, "No, ma'am." She says, "He's an irresponsible louse."
A what?
A louse! A louse. Those weren't the exact words, but that was the thought.
Give him the axe! Give him the axe! Give him the axe!
Good evening, sir. Would you care to try on the other suit now?
I only ordered this one suit and one for Romeo.
You told me 2 suits.
One suit.
And also in the matter of...
I'll take care of that later. Right now I'm in a hurry. Come on, Romeo. I hate pests.
I hate pests too. Well, what can a businessman do?
Watch where you're going.
Sorry, boss. I was trying to keep up with you.
Oh.
I guess I overdid it.
Everywhere we go, there's a crowd.
Hey, boss, the fellow, they're looking at you.
Just be casual. Act as if you belong here. What are you doing?
I'm whistling a dirty song.
Hey, that's all right. I know who that is. That's the merchant from Syracuse, the one that we deal with.
Then I can relax?
Yes.
Ridiculous. Is anyone watching us?
No, it's all right.
I went to your rate to seek you early this morning. You must leave safe.
But before I've even begun to search,
Shh! No citizen of Syracuse is safe in Ephesus.
but I have spent years searching for my mother and my brother. And before it's Romeo's brother.
Oh, brother!
You'd be condemned to death. You are not safe here. Even now, I notice your clothes are strange. Cut to them. You'd better change them. If anyone asks you any questions, tell them you don't speak the language. It's all Greek to you.
Hurrah, hooroo, there'll be an execution. It serves him right. The law makes retribution. There's got to be a killing. Hurrah, hooroo, what did he do? He came from Syracuse.
Very well, we'll sail with the tide tomorrow.
Good. The money I have entrusted you, I'll bring to you. Meet me here presently. You wait. I'll hurry.
Maybe a fellow countryman of ours would be able to help.
Listen, boss, we don't know anything about that guy down there. All we know is there's a big man with an axe and he chopped his head off. That's not the kind of stuff that would interest us. Not in this town.
Excuse me, Taylor, I might need a little help.
What?
What do you mean, what? I haven't finished my sentence.
Why, at first I thought you were, I mean, you look like him too. Sir Nicholas, I don't understand. Master!
She knows me.
I knew it!
She used my name.
I knew it!
What does it mean?
I don't know.
See?
Well, it is. What's the matter with you two? Can't a man come to buy a suit of clothes without creating so much excitement?
Certainly, Antipas, sir, but I thought you had the other clothes on. I thought that you...
Huh?
No wish to be inquisitive, sir, but... step right in. The clothes are ready and waiting for you. Lad, the other suit. Do you wish one from Romeo too, sir?
Romeo?
Yes.
Hey, boss, we're haunted.
Therefore, merchants, I will give you the grace of one more day to come up with a sum. Your case is unusual, and I am sorry for you, but the sentence cannot be recalled. Corporal, take him into custody.
Sad case, the law is the law.
It's a fishy story if ever I've heard one. But my God, if we were to see that up on the stage, we'd laugh it right off the boards. He has no business being here. Let him die.
Then you don't care to pay for both.
I paid for the one I'm wearing.
But the other one...
Stop it! kidding him like that?
Well, later, perhaps.
I told you.
I told you too.
I told you too!
The insolence of the man.
Just the same, it's a nice piece of goods we got here. A little tight around the neck. But tell me, boss, how does it hang?
Well, that's better. Much better. Now no one knows you. With any luck, you'll get away tomorrow. Break the wind and tide. Here's your goal.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So, is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I think not. Thank you. Tomorrow I'm going to take a stroll, and if it's a ship sailing, I'll be on it. 7 years I've been away from home. I've grown tired of travel.
Me too.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye. Romeo will soon be out of here.
It can't be too soon to suit me.
Me either. This is a terrible city. The people are cattle and swine. There isn't a girl I call free, nor a friend that I call mine. And the only decent place on earth is the town that gave me birth. You can keep your hat and you can keep your room. I'm a hometown fellow and I hide for home. I want to go back to dear old Syracuse. Though I'm worn out sandals and my thumbs are low, there's a light that's burning on the patio. I want to go back to dear old Syracuse. It is no metropolis, it has no big metropolis, and yet there is a forum of cutie in the forum. Though the boys wear tunics that are out of style, they will always greet me with a friendly smile. I want to go back to dear old Syracuse. I do not agree with Mr. Spartacus. I was never meant to be a hardy cuss. I want to go back to dear old Syracuse. When a man is lonely, it's good to know there's a red light burning on the patio. I want to go back to dear old Syracuse. I've known one horses there, all men are strong as horses there, and sheep that men feel the goose fork gives the gander. When the search for love becomes a mania, you can take the night boat to Albania. I want to go back to dear old Syracuse.
Hey, Maestro! Oh, there you are.
Well, is that surprising?
Huh?
What are you doing back so soon?
Looking for you. Listen, Maestro.
Maestro?
Yeah, look, I didn't go back soon enough.
What are you talking about?
You ought to be home now, you know that.
Home?
You know that place you stay when the charity's being fixed?
What the hell are you talking about?
Your wife.
My what?
Not your wife, your wife, my mistress.
My wife is your mistress?
Of course, come on. I need to know. She's not.
Are you drunk? Where's the money I gave you?
The what?
Not the what, the money.
What money?
What money?
That's what I said.
In just a minute. Where is the gold I gave you?
What gold?
What
You
gold?
take me, no go!
I did, Henry.
Oh my God, have a heart!
I'm gonna pick your heart up, Romeo.
What's the matter? Go away, beat it.
What?
If the Maestro sees you, he'll know I'm around.
What?
He's gone crazy. Look down that street and see if he's coming. He's been chasing me around like a crazy man all day.
What for?
For nothing. I lied for him, covered for him, and cheated for him.
Well, the mistress said he to fetch him, and you too. She thinks just because I'm married to you that I should know where you are at all times.
Well, you do know where I am. Don't you, darling?
Oh. Of course I do. You're off cutting up some high jinks with your master when you should be at home giving me lots of attention. I need a lot of attention.
Well, I'll do the best I can.
That's not good enough. Listen to your lady, who speaks. This affair has run its course. I'll reside there with 6 weeks while I get me a divorce.
Listen to your mother. What is the right he knows?
He has always neglected some tasks that a husband should have done. He eats me out of house and home and doesn't like my cooking. That's nothing new with the man. What can you do with the man? He likes to use my brush and comb, and yet he's funny looking. Homes like a zoo with the man. What can you do with the man? Some men were half pajamas. I took a chance. I bought the guy pajamas. He wears the pants. At night he's like a 5-year-old. At night he's 97. What can you do with a man like that?
You get mad, don't count to 10. Go on and count to 1,000,000. Don't be a screw with the man. That's what you do with the man. You need a regimental. I'm only one civilian. Wait for you do with the man. That's what you do with the man. Marriage is such a blessing, so I have found. I've got 1,000 blessings, each weighs a pound. I'm only 4'10" right now. I was 5'7". That's what you do with a man like that.
I wear my nicest necklace and find a pretty Play-Doh. Nothing's new with the man. What can you do with the man? I showed the tree of life one day and got home potato. I'm a stew with the man. What can you do with the man? Where is his sense of duty? Where is his taste? Acres and acres of beauty going to waste. He walks me in the woods at night to find a four-leaf clover. What can you do with the man like that?
Do you see him coming, sister? No. Nor that good-for-nothing Dromio? No. Nor that fatful of a wife I sent looking after him? No, no one. My goodness. Dinner's been on the table for hours now. And look at the time. It's nearly 6 o'clock. He's always late.
Have patience, Adriana. He's probably been detained by some business matter.
I'm sure he'll say he has.
Oh, have patience, Adriana.
What do you think I'm having? What do you call this big sewing circle if it isn't gods. Pay no attention to me, ladies. Laugh, and the world laughs with you. Weep, and you ruin your makeup. Let's get on with our work. You're not like me. You don't understand the real meaning of love. I may be just an ordinary female woman, but I'm jealous. I won't let him know it. I know what I'll do. I'll roam the streets until I find him. And when I do, I'll coo him home as sweetly as any dog. Coo, coo.
Remember, you don't know that. Well, let any man pass this house and I'll show you. This house, on this side, or on that side.
It's a man.
Then again, maybe it's a regular fix. pickup.
These are ladies of refinement.
Maybe it's an old Ephesus custom. Remember when we was in Cairo when those Vestal virgins changed their minds?
I forgive you. Perhaps your strange actions have more reason than I know. Let's not quarrel any longer.
I'm not quarreling.
Good. Oh, my husband.
Did I marry her in a dream? Am I still asleep?
If you're still asleep, what am I doing here? Or are we bewitched?
Go away.
Sorcerer, we're busy just now.
Also eat fire.
Did you not hear the madam? Go away!
No, madam, I told you it was a pickup.
Here you are. The mirror trick. See right through the ladies' dresses, 15 cents extra.
Go away!
Go away, go away, go away.
No!
Come, my love, let's go now.
But where?
Let's not talk about it. I have 1,000 things to tell you.
There's just one thing I wish I could know first.
Tonight, when we're alone, we'll be so happy, and Romeo shall guard the door.
Shall I guard it?
I'm going with him! You can bring your harp.
No.
God, and you can pick on me!
Why, never!
Of course you have!
Ooh, the courtesans. There's my public. What do you say I stop by a little later and do some entertaining?
Well, I'll ask my secretary. Fatima, what appointments have by this evening? Oh, there's some Ontarians in town. Oh, yes. Those dull senators from Rome. On a cruise? Well, all right, sorcerer. Drop by later, but don't bother me now.
It'll cost you practically nothing. I work on a barter system.
Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind, never mind.
Never mind. Very long, Antipholus.
No, you went that way.
Here I am, love.
Well, that's a better trick than I can do. I think I'll go home and practice.
That fellow's getting to be a public nuisance. Well, ladies, thank you for your company, but now I must leave you.
Oh, why do you have to go so soon? Why don't you stay with me for a long time?
I have to go home sometime, you know that, baby. Good evening, Angelo.
Good evening, Antipholus. Your chain is ready if you care to step back in my shop.
Oh, not right now, but I'll pick it up later.
It's a beautiful piece of work. Anyone that's hard would go fast at the sight of it.
Bravo.
Evening, folks. Having an execution tomorrow at noon. Want to have a good turnout.
Well, my friends, I better get home pretty soon, or else there'll be an execution tonight.
Ooh, he's afraid of his wife. Make a note of that, Fatima. Yes, mistress, I will.
I'm not afraid of her. It's just that she's so crazy about me that she misses me terribly when I'm not there.
He hates himself, too. Make a note of that, Fatima. Yes, mistress.
You know what she said to me this morning? She said, a single kiss is 1,000 dreams come true.
Of course, that may be an overstatement, eh, girls?
Yes, mistress.
She doesn't understand. She has no poetry in her soul.
Oh, no, but I've got something else. She certainly has.
Yes, you've got something. But when it comes to true love, then a fellow needs to turn to his wife.
That's right.
You're absolutely right. And your wife surely knows how to express herself.
You know what she said to me the other day? She said, the shortest day of the year has the longest night of the year. Isn't that a beautiful sentiment?
It should be set to music.
Certainly should. I wish my old lady could think of things like that.
Are you still having trouble with your wife?
Yes!
You know, Angelo, sitting there in the twilight, she took my hand, and she said, it rained the day before we met, and then came 3 days I forget, and then my love we met again, and I remember things from then. I measure time by what we do.
comfortable?
All fine. I never felt better. You may not be awake, but everything is wonderful.
Drink this and you'll feel like you do the man.
I do. I do.
Are you happy?
Completely.
Are you hungry?
I'm often hungry.
Kiss me. Lots of things have started with a kiss.
I've heard that.
You just rest here. Would you like me to send for sister and have her read to you?
Oh, have you a sister?
Have I, sister? He's so
Have you a sister?
Yes, Adriana. Oh. I am happy to see that after you got our tickles. It's with us again. Yes. I'll send for you ladies later. Goodbye, darling. He's so pretty.
7 years ago, I left home in search of my mother and my brother. I've traveled by land, I've traveled by sea. People of all climes, of all countries I've seen, I've talked to. I'm about to go home defeated. But my defeat is a victory. Because my mother and my brother, well, I've forgotten them. I found you.
Antipholus.
Yes,
All this would be very pleasing to Adriana, to her sister.
that's right. You are my wife's sister.
That's what I was reminding you of.
But you're the one, not she.
That's awful of you. How can you say such things to me?
Well, when you came in just now, why did you look at me like that?
Because I thought at first that you were not you. I thought that you were someone else. But then I realized my head is a little giddy. Well, because supper is delayed.
Yes, that must be it.
It must be.
Love at first sight is just a joke, right?
First sight,
Oh, I'd forgotten. We've known each other a long while.
of course.
Okay, I've got it all straight now. We thought we were in love, but we're not. Why aren't you saying this? In Verona, my late cousin Romeo was 3 times as stupid as my Dromio. For he fell in love and then he died of it. My head is not
married.
To whom?
Some fat dame down in the kitchen. She called me by name. She's bound to have me.
Romeo!
Oh, God!
Where is the little rascal? Ever since he got back, he's been so tantalizing. Thanks. Romeo! So much fun! I married him for life, and by God, he's gonna show some.
Look, this is terrible. I'm exhausted. I haven't had a workout like this since the time you entered me in the Olympic Games. Boy, I came in, didn't I?
Romeo, what are you doing here?
Just talking over a few things with the boss about the Olympic Games. He entered me in the marathon race. It was a terrible race. I came in 43rd. Some of them didn't even finish. I finished. I was a day late.
Well, the master and I wish to be alone. So go do your work in the kitchen.
The kitchen?
Yes, the kitchen.
The kitchen. Could I go outside and chop some wood?
No.
Could I go out and feed the chickens?
We have no chicken.
Could I go out and buy some?
No, the kitchen immediately.
Oh, God.
Come, my love.
Well, I've changed my mind.
What do you mean?
I'm not hungry.
Oh, I am. Come, darling.
Dromio!
Here I am, boss.
I can't take this.
Neither can I.
You little rascal!
Come on, Maestro. You're getting me in a lot of trouble keeping late hours like this.
That so?
My wife raises hell. You wouldn't know about such things because you ain't got my problems. But I'll tell you something. She's a nasty hit with the load.
Do you mean physical violence?
Listen, right now she's sitting inside the kitchen door, waiting to conk me the minute I stick my head in.
I wouldn't stand for it.
No, you wouldn't. But you've got away with women. That's not my strong point.
It isn't, eh?
No, I gotta face it. We played that personal rating game down in the kitchen last week, and I got a 2% average on sex appeal.
Well, I'll tell you a secret. Be masterful. Keep them guessing.
There's no guessing with my old lady. She keeps everything plain. We have our quarrels, but we patch everything up. My nose, my ears, my lips, my jaw.
Be tough, my God. I wouldn't stand anything from any woman. And what's the result? Why, Adriana's in there right now, pining away, waiting for me, ready to eat right out of my hand.
What's the matter, Maestro?
Something's wrong with the door's locked.
It is?
Why, it can't be. Hey, listen, what's up?
Singing. Woman's voice.
Well, she's usually downstairs waiting for me. Bro,
right. I guess you want to be more vegetable, huh?
Open up this door, Adriana. Don't you know I'm not in yet? Who bolted the door?
Hey, Luce, Cicely, Lillian, Bridget, Maud, Lyda Rose. Lyda Rose? Luce!
Oh, go around to the kitchen and tell him to open up this door.
But she's gonna conk me one. Ow! My ear! My head.
What's that, Luciana too? My God, what have I got here? A roadhouse?
It's locked.
The kitchen door.
Locked and bolted. No light waiting for me, no conk from the head, no nothing. Everybody's gone to bed.
Why didn't you make a noise?
I did. I stood up to yell. My wife sticks her head out the window and says, "Go away!" And I says, "It's your husband, dear." And she says, "My husband's up here in bed with me!" And I says, "What husband?" And she says, "Go away!"
You don't suppose there's dirty work doing on here, do you, Dromio?
Well, it ain't clean.
Open up this door, Adriana!
I'm not going out there.
What'd you say?
Go back to bed. Go away. You're making too much noise.
Who are you?
Romeo.
What?
It's Romeo.
An imposter! For God's sakes, dear wife, you're being imposed upon!
Open up this door, Adriana!
What's all the disturbance?
Open up the door!
Go away immediately.
A man, so there's a man up there with you.
And what if there is?
Please go away. My sister does not want to be disturbed.
Yes, go away.
But it's your husband here.
Don't be silly. My husband's right up here with me.
What?
That's what she said.
Open up this door, I've had enough, I'll break the door down!
Break it down, Maestro, break it down, break it down.
Open it up! Open up!
Wait there. What is this? All this disturbance about?
They won't let me in my own house.
That's no excuse for all this noise.
But officer, our house, our own house. My wife says I'm in bed with her. I say that's an insult. Take it easy. How would you like it if your wife said that to you? And what does she mean? Does she mean that there's nothing better than me? Or is somebody really up there? Countess!
I tell you, I heard a man's voice.
Well, why don't you just wait?
Wait, when my wife locks me out, you expect me to stand for that? Locks the door in my face, screams at me to go away? Tells me I have a nuisance?
That's right in front of all the neighbors.
Let me in!
That's the wrong way.
Taking things up. Stay alive. Excuse me. What's going on here? Nothing. Exactly what I mean. How many times have I told you? Time is drachma. Profit is based on turnover. So go on. Turn over. Now, you lie. I mean, sit here.
I can't believe she screamed at me to go away.
What forget all that pet kiss you're here?
But a house is not a home. I need to be home.
What a good title for a tablet. There. Comfy?
No.
Now relax, veteran.
I I can.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. We'll have a little entertainment. A series of plays written by an old client of mine, Clovid, Dovid, Ovid. Something like that. What do you think?
No.
Well, the first one is about this little girl who...
standing there right next to me. I might have let him in, and then who knows what could have happened.
Yes, especially that kind of a man.
Yes, well, I'm sure the police have locked him up by now.
No, ma'am. He went to the court system.
What?
That's where he went.
Is that all he wanted?
Girl, I tell you, I take orders from no one but the boss.
You give me no back talk, you.
I will too. You mind your own business.
Romeo, what's all this noise? Haven't we had enough commotion already?
Yes, ma'am.
Do as Luce tells you, and do it well.
Well, it's impossible to please her, ma'am.
Likely story. Have you tried?
Oh, I tried and tried. But she says I don't give satisfaction.
Well, keep trying.
To tell you the truth, Mrs., I think I've reached my limits.
Can you water plants?
Oh, yes, yes, that's lovely work.
Then see you do it.
I'll see that he does it, mistress.
Sure, she'll see. She watches me all the time. She wants to be supervising every minute.
I do not. What did you say?
I was just talking. I was just muttering. I didn't say anything.
He's been acting very peculiar. Lately, he's been having very strange notions.
Have not.
You have some.
Have not.
Shut up.
He thinks love is a joke.
I never said any such thing. I just said enough was enough.
Well, you're wrong.
Please! Many men have this point of view. We must be tolerant. Now, it's a beautiful day. Let's get on with our work.
Water plants, that's my job. That's one of my jobs. I'm a married man and I didn't know it.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm a married woman and I hardly know it.
Oh, well, she's nervous. That's right. Very nice. Such a lovely apron you're wearing, aren't they?
I have to.
No, just tell me where it is and I'll help myself. But I wonder, is that a little tight around the neck? I've been having a lot of trouble with mine. I gotta let it out in some places. It binds. Are you sure? It's not good to have anything too tight. Well, that's not good. That's pretty good. Oh. I can't caution you too highly. How's yours, dear? Ooh, snug. Very snug. You can hardly contain yourself, and neither can I.
Well, you tie it all right, but I see it's still pinching.
Isn't this interesting, dear?
No wonder your back aches.
I didn't eat anything.
Well, at least it's a sign of life. Listen to me.
It's easy.
I wish I was at home with my mommy. You know, there are a lot of happy couples in this world. Why couldn't I be one of them? I was I, you were you, and we are only we. We are one, who were two, or we had better be.
I now pronounce you man and wife are magic words like open sesame.
But though they made you mindful of life, they also made you think much less of
It only shows how little you know of it.
I know a pair who's made quite a go of it. He was a man who was very fond of him. She was a girl who was very fond of men. He had a taste for both and lived and slaved. He wouldn't look at a lady under 10. She went abroad just to find a man to marry. He went abroad just to find himself a wife. He didn't want any tall or thick or hairy.
You're bewitched, that's what. Everybody in town knows us and we don't know anybody. Does that make any sense?
Maybe I am bewitched, I don't know. But I'll not let it get me. I'll shut my eyes to it and we'll get out of here. Dromio, go to the war. See if any ship sails for Syracuse.
We run for it?
Yes, we're going to run. Here comes someone. Be careful. I'll go to the marketplace and wait there till you find me.
Morning, Dromio.
Morning, Antipolis.
Yes, that's my name.
Here's your chain.
What should I do with this?
Why, whatever you please. You'd ordered it, and there it is.
I'm afraid there's some mistake.
It's been delayed because I waited to do a fine job. I'll drop around this evening to pick up the pay. I've arranged to deliver to the Duke at once.
Well, come here.
Oh, my sister wants me.
Come back here.
Why do you talk to me like that?
Because I'm bewitched.
I don't understand you.
No, I don't understand myself, but you're the only reason I'm waiting here. I'm waiting to say goodbye, that's all.
It isn't your custom to say goodbye before going downtown to market in the morning.
No, I suppose not. I wouldn't know anything about that. The world makes no sense here in Ephesus. So I shall run away from it.
You'll run away?
Yes.
You're going to desert my sister?
How many times must I tell you she's nothing to me?
That's awful of you. How can you say such things? But I did notice you did spend the night with her.
No, but I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Then where were you then?
Well, I was up there,
I thought so.
but nothing happened. I told her I had a sick headache, and I lay there thinking of you.
Antipolis, how can I let you talk to me this way? No.
Goodbye.
You say that as though you were never coming back.
Well, I'm not. I'm not ever coming back. But I shall remember. Let the winds of the seven seas blow my good ship where they please. I
the chain to Antipolis this morning. It will cover the whole day. Now we'll see the tailor. Wait, here's the man now. Romeo.
Oh, good morning.
We meet again.
We do? Okay.
Where's Antipolis?
He's at the quarters. And you know what he's doing right now? He's saying goodbye.
That won't take forever.
Oh, you don't know. I've had such a wonderful time. You're the most beautiful woman in the world. The shortest day of the year is the longest night of the year. That strikes me as ridiculous.
When he comes, tell him I want to see him.
My time is pressing, you know.
Don't be here directly.
Don't fret.
Romeo, what'd you make up on me like that?
They wouldn't let me in.
Oh, there you are, Romeo.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hey, Mike, you think you can say goodbye in a few simple words, like, for instance, goodbye?
Listen, we've got things to do. While I've gone to the goldsmith's to pick up the chain I've ordered there, you go buy a rope's end.
A rope's end?
Yes, and when that's done, meet me back here and we'll go back to the house and lay it on the backs of some of these door lockers. Meet me back here. Ah!
One rope's end coming up?
You can save yourself the trouble, Sir Antipolis.
Oh, there you are, Angelo. You're a fine goldsmith, you really are. I promised a chain to a lady and you let me down.
Don't joke, please. The merchant here is bound to see and he wants the money I owe. So I have to ask you for the pay for the chain immediately.
What?
Here's the bill that specifies the weight and fineness of the gold. And I hope that you will pay.
I haven't this much money with me.
I am in a hurry, I tell you. If he isn't going to pay, turn him over to the officer.
I'll pay when I get the chain.
But you have it.
I have it, you're crazy!
I gave it to you in front of your house this morning.
I've never seen the damn thing in my life. What kind of an idiot are you anyway?
Boss, there's a ship sailing an hour. I got your luggage already aboard.
What ship?
The one you asked for. You said find one, anyone. Go look past.
You drunk loafer. I told you to go get a rope's end.
Me?
Yes, and I told you why I needed it.
You never mentioned any rope. Yeah. There's plenty of rope on the ship. You said go down to the bay.
Why, you...
You said go
All
down.
right, never mind. All right, now get this straight. Go back to my wife. Give her this key. Tell her in the desk is a bag of money. Tell her why I need it. Tell her it is to pay for the chain. Now run, Romeo, run! All right, gentlemen, my bail should be here directly. In the meantime, do your duty.
Come with me where the food is free, where the landlord never comes near you. Be a guest in the house of the rest, where the best of fellows can cheer you. There's your room, not too much light. Where your one man week, the wife waits out at night. When day ends, you have lots of friends who guard you well once more. Say, roll back the strike, take from the wind and air. Come with me.
You'll never have to fetch the milk or
hearts of friends who will guard you well while you slumber. Safe from battle and strife, safe from the wind and gale. Come with me when they end, you have hearts of friends who will guard you well while you slumber. Safe from battle and strife, safe from the wind and gale. Come with me.
Where do you go now?
Attractive reductions in honor of Father's Day! Going to the execution?
No.
Give your beard!
I feel sorry for the old man.
You do?
Yes. You see, once I was twins myself. Well, that's what my mother said before she died. I often dream of my long-lost brother.
So much for guess!
Could you give me a vision of my long-lost brother?
Well, that's a pretty difficult trick. A trick like that will cost you something. 10 cents a trick, it's hard to make a living, man. Twins, story of my mother, long-lost brother, carried one. $1.10.
No, that's too much.
$1.05.
No.
$1. 90 cents. 75. Boom, boom, sexy. 65. 50. 55. 50. 45. 40. 37.5 cents. Sold. Wait here. I'll go get my crystal.
What is a Venus?
Geese!
Hey, he's gone. Bring him back. What is this?
You only pay the covering price!
to know what they see. Look! Come on, Crystal. Come on, Chris. Act like you know me. Show me Dromio.
going to be like Dromio, only alive.
I thought you didn't like Dromio.
Yes, guess he has certain shortcomings.
But he's really cute. He's so cute.
I like to chase him around the house.
I heard you last night. Quite a scuffle, eh?
Yes, the star marked Adam.
And my love isn't going to be like that. We'll be just content just to sit together for hours and talk about all the beautiful music and all the beautiful things in the world.
You mean to tell me at no point in time you get around to a kiss or two?
Oh, of course we would. Oh, the beautiful kisses. I'll tell you something right now, ladies. Think of it any way you like. But if you're smart, you'll try to please them. Hawks and crows do lots of things, but the canary only sings.
She's a cornice on wings, so I've heard. Eagles and storks are twice as strong.
Tiflis?
Are you still here? The ship sails in an hour.
An hour? Where's that fool Dromio?
Romeo?
Yes, I sent him earlier this morning to book passage and meet me here.
I saw him only a little while ago in the marketplace. He was buying a rope.
A rope?
He said you needed to beat your wife.
My wife? I'll beat him!
There's no time to lose.
You go to the wharf, I'll find Dromio, and we'll all meet here. That is, if I'm still sane.
Shh! What's the matter now?
What's the matter now? If I should tell you the things that I have been through, I should tell you that I'm in love with a beautiful woman who has a hallucination that I'm her sister's husband. Therefore, all three of us must just be a bad dream. Shh! People are greeting me in the street like old friends. Some offer me money. Some thank me for past favors. One rebukes me for some wrong of which I know nothing. I can't stand much more of this. If there's a ship sailing, I don't care if it's no bigger than a rowboat. I've got to be on it.
You wait. I'll hurry.
Okay, boss, here's money.
Money?
Where's the cup? What's making a pinch? Don't you need it?
What is this money? Where did you get it?
Where did I get it? Upstairs, you ought to know. You certainly must have done some fast work last night.
It's real money.
Where's the cop that was making the pinch?
What?
The cop! Did you get away?
Baby! Didn't you get home yet?
Is she talking to me?
She's talking to one boss, and I don't think it's me.
I'll join you later, girls. I want to be alone with that sweet man. Oh, this is wonderful running into you so soon. I thought you'd be home by now. What happened?
It is a wonderful surprise, though, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Certainly is.
What's the matter?
My chain! Oh, you feathered the coast since you've got it. Oh, isn't that sweet?
Easy, boss. It's an old army game.
Oh, I didn't think I'd get it so soon. Oh, you're a darling, Antipolis.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
No, I'm not. You mustn't do that. I'm engaged.
Engaged.
Nice going, boss.
Come on, let's go back to my house.
Next!
Isn't your slave being a bit impertinent?
He's just looking out for my best interest.
Sure.
Quiet, Dromio. I'm old enough to say no.
You're old enough to say yes, too.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
No, I gotta stay here. I gotta see a man.
You gotta see me about a boat.
All right. We'll see each other later then, shall we?
Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And my chain.
Huh?
Do you want to give it to me now?
This chain.
Well, of course, Petkins.
Why should I give you this chain?
Because you promised it to me.
I don't remember that.
Why, Dromio?
No, listen, boss. We wasn't out with them last night. We was out with a different set of women.
Promised it to me? No, you did.
I don't remember it.
You won't give it to me?
No, I don't even know you. Leave me alone.
All right. If that's your humor, then give me back my ring.
Your ring?
I gave you my ring last night at dinner.
Either give me the chain you promised or give me back my ring.
I have no ring of yours.
You crook! You either give me back my ring or give me the chain you promised, you double-crosser!
You better beat it, boss. There's gonna be a riot.
You dirty louse, you promised me!
There she goes. There she goes.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
God, to think I gave you the best weekends of my life.
I tell you, I can't give you anything. I never had your ring. I want nothing to do with you. My thoughts are elsewhere.
We're engaged to be married.
Oh, something wrong? Every man is a crook. I know that. I married one. Speaking of which, have you seen him? He's a tall, dark, handsome man. About 4 feet high.
Well, no, but I don't care anything
fashion girl at heart. So if you find an awesome, save them for me. Sure. I'm pretty old-fashioned too. And if I find one, I'll save it for myself. There was an old sailor who lived in a town. He had so many flea bites, he didn't know where to run. He kept looking for an honest man. Said I'm gonna find him if I can. If I couldn't read Diogenes today, this is what I'd say. Rub-a-dub-dub, how about yourself, Diogenes? Oh, Diogenes.
did accept the change. So when I told you I could pay you, I had a good reason for thinking I was speaking the truth. Sorry for the delay.
You can't see her again. There's no time. You've got to go right now.
Wait a minute. I think he's coming.
Not only is he coming, but I'll be damned, he has that same chain around his neck. Antipholus. Surprised you openly flaunt the chain you do not have it.
I never denied having it. I don't know why you gave it to me, but if you want it back, just say so.
But you said only a few minutes ago that...
I haven't seen you since.
Now, just a second, my fine friend. I heard you deny having received the chain.
You're a liar.
You're another.
Oh!
Send them out! Send them out of the temple!
Be quiet, people. Why do you come here?
To capture my poor distracted husband. He's completely lost his mind.
Turn them out! They profane the temple!
Send them out! Send them out! Send them out!
Cause this madness.
We're not sure, but I think it's the woman. He's been kept away an awful long time by some designing woman.
Never mind the cracks, Miss High and Mighty. I got nothing out of him. I just lost my ring, that's all.
You should have left him alone. He's my husband. He should spend his time at home with me.
It's not my job to keep him home. I'm not a nurse, you know. Hey, girls.
No,
you're not!
Don't you worry. We know what you are.
We certainly do!
came down at her place.
You should have reprimanded him.
Oh, but lady, I did. In bed he couldn't sleep for me scolding him. At the table he couldn't eat for me complaining about his morals.
What a wonderful system.
Is it?
For your rivals.
What do you mean?
The venom clamor of a jealous woman poisons more deadly than a mad dog's tooth.
Shakespeare.
The Duke! I'll appeal to the Duke!
Yet again I proclaim it publicly. If anyone can raise the sum for this Syracusian, he need not die. That much we tender him.
Justice, most sacred Duke, against the keeper of this temple.
Why, lady, against the seers?
My husband has a fit of madness. He's been throwing his money away, taking jewels from common women and all sorts of things. We wanted to take him to the sorcerer and have him put under a spell. Only he ran into the temple and now she won't let him out. Madam! Madam! Run for your life! Save yourself! They've broken out of jail. They're out there. Huh? No, they're not. They're in there. Huh?
No, they're out there.
Huh? You don't know what you're talking about. They're in there. They've broken loose. They're going to take a rope to you. Be quiet, you fool. You don't know what you're saying.
Where is she? Come on, Romeo. Justice, most gracious Duke, as I fought in the wars for you, grant me justice against this woman here, my wife. She locked me out last night while libertines feasted in my house.
You see, he's crazy. He dined with me last night.
I know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy and I'm not drunk. Although the wrongs I have suffered have been enough to drive one to both.
He has delusions. He thinks he wasn't home last night.
I can swear that he was. And I can swear that he was.
Most mighty Duke, might I interrupt? I think I have the good fortune to see a friend who will pay the sum that will deliver me.
Speak.
Is not your name Antipholus? And is this not your bondsman Dromio?
We used to think so. Now we're not sure.
Don't you remember me?
I've never seen you before in my life.
Nor you, Dromio.
Me, my God, no.
Antipholus, have 7 short years made you forget your father?
I've never seen my father in my life.
Oh, my boy! Ashamed to recognize me in my misery. 7 years ago in Syracuse, you said goodbye.
Old man, I see that age and danger make you dote. This man has never been to Syracuse. He's been living with us in Ephesus ever since he was brought here from Corinth as a babe.
The old man much wrong.
What? I see 2 husbands.
Which one is real and which is the imitation?
I'm the real Dromio. Make him go away.
No, I'm the real Dromio. Let me stay.
Who is this?
My old master. Who bound him? Who did this?
Saved from the sea, they were parted by men of Corinth.
Antipholus, come you from Corinth?
No, sir, I come from Syracuse.
Then stand back so that I can tell which is which.
I come from Corinth, most gracious Lord.
And I'm with them.
Which one of you dined with me last night?
I did, dearly.
Are you my husband?
No, I promise you he is not.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Which way? You... My God!
Well then, if it may be considered a fairly pertinent question, what happened after dinner last night?
Nothing, darling, nothing.
We stayed and talked all night long. He said he had a sick headache.
Oh, I see. Wait a minute. There's the chain you had.
I never denied having it.
I bought the money by Dromio.
Not by me.
I have that money. Here.
With the Duke's consent, may I offer this for the life of my father and my brothers?
You may.
Hey, boss, should I take the luggage off the ship?
What luggage?
He speaks to me. Never mind all that, Dromio. Shake hands with your brother. Get to be good friends.
They ought to. The related even closer than anything.